Okay, we're here at one of our favourite dumps,
Yeah.
big massive place in
It's huge.
Scotland. It's the first day of summer and it's an
Yes.
absolutely glorious day. It was raining
So-
yesterday, it's going to rain tomorrow. So.
Yeah, it's the only chance we've got to come out, but it is actually just the most gorgeous day like we could have wished for. So we're hoping we're going to find lots of treasures as well.
So, what are we waiting for?
Let's
do
do
it.
Okay, so we've literally just got here and we've already found some really, really cool finds. Look at these little bottles.
Aren't they gorgeous?
They're amazing.
Look.
Look at this one. Tiny little bottle.
And this flared lip chemist bottle.
Yes, look, it's like ground in. It would have had a stopper.
Oh, and
It's got a flared lip. It's kind of ground on top there as well. See that?
Yeah, it
Weird.
is. I love it.
Apothecary bottle and a ink
An
with the ink still in by the looks of it.
It's got the cork in.
It's got the cork
And
in.
a little tiny pot here.
Little tiny pot, and there's also a stoneware ink glue whatever, and a local aerated water, and look, I think what is it? What is it made out of?
It's like a hair comb. I think it's
It's a hair clip, like pin.
It's like faux tortoise shell.
Yeah, faux tortoise shell. What's it made out of? Bakelite, is it?
It could be
Or
could be
cellulose?
vulcanite. Don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think because it's
Cellulose.
tortoise shell. Cellulose, I think. That's really cool. These bottles are definitely, we're definitely taking these little bottles. Wow, so basically, off to a really good start. I think someone was digging in this very hole yesterday, because it's Monday today, so yeah, I think we've just got here at the right time.
Down here looks like a horse's tooth. A horse's front tooth. Cool. What's this? Is it a blue bottle? Oh my goodness. Oh no. I think it's a bit smashed. Oh. That's tragic. It's very cracked. Look at that. Oh no. Down here's a little pot. What's this? That's nice.
Yeah, I found something really cool down here. I found this broken like chandelier lamp crystal. But I saw down here, look at that blue gem. Can you see it?
See that? Oh wow.
Oh, it's double-sided.
That's beautiful. Is it a bead?
No, it's not.
How strange.
It must have had a bezel around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have had a bezel around it and it was like a little charm or something. I like it though.
I love it. Look at
Yeah.
it. Oh, it's like a sweetie.
It is. Oh look, on the edge of the hole here. What's that? A tiny wee bottle. Oh look, it's got gold in it. It's a tiny little paint bottle. See, I would have thought a little bottle like that might have been marking ink, but this has clearly got gold paint in it, look. You can see it there, shimmering in the sun. Gorgeous. Take that. See what else is here that's been chucked out. Don't think there's anything else. I think we'll move on to the next hole over where Mum is.
Like the bottle diggers have been really busy. There is so much here uncovered and just ripe for picking. So let's go. And down here I found a marble, and I think it's a cod marble. Yes, it is a cod marble, shining in the sunshine. Down here is a saucer that looks whole. Some pots, but they're chipped. These ones are. There's a big bottle there that I don't want. There's a pot here. What's this? It's full of mud. I might keep that one. Oh no, it's got cracks in, so I won't. Stoneware jar. It's got a little spout on it. Oh, that's cute. I'm going to keep that one. I thought that was a chip, but look, it's actually a spout. So yeah, I'll keep that.
When cleaning, we found a maker's mark stamped into the base of this jar, which reads Port Dundas Pottery Co., Glasgow. The original Port Dundas pottery was established in about 1819. It went through several changes of ownership until its former manager, James Miller, took over the company. In 1856, it contained 3 salt glaze ovens, in which were manufactured chemical vessels and apparatus, spirit bottles, jars, etc. They also made high-pressure stoneware water pipes, miles of which were laid to take water to large country houses and towns. At about the same time, they introduced a cream glaze for use on stoneware beer bottles, intended for export to warmer climes, and the works were extended to meet increased demand. In 1887, it was written that the greatest portion of wear was thrown on the potter's wheel. These wheels were powered until 1866 by young girls who turned a large driving wheel connected to a pulley under the potter's wheel. These girls would have been paid by the potter himself out of his own wages. The potter would also have to pay for the clay he used and the fuel used to fire them. In 1893, after many reforms had already been introduced, it was recorded that a potter who made 960 7-inch muffin plates were paid 8 shillings 4p. Out of this, he had to pay 4p for steam, 4.5p for clay, and 1 shilling 4p for a girl assistant. At Port Dundas Pottery, it took 3 years to persuade the workers to use the new steam power that had been installed. After this, the girls were employed fetching and carrying, any breakages being deducted from their meagre wages. Working conditions in these potteries were poor. They were suffocatingly hot, dirty, and many providing no sanitation. By 1887, Port Dundas Pottery were producing beer, ink, spirit bottles, preserve, acid, butter and druggist jars, chemical vessels and apparatus, and every kind of article made in stoneware. In 1881, James Miller is recorded as an earthenware manufacturer, employing 190 men, 30 women and girls, and 10 boys. In 1905, James Miller died a rich man, leaving well over £1 million in his will. Our jar is probably a druggist's jar and dates from the second half of the 19th century. And of course, down here, look what I've clocked. It's a little bead. It's a little squash bead. Oh, wait. What's that there? Oh, it's one like it, but only half one. So could there have been a necklace here? Because it's half of the same sort of bead, but that one's whole, so... Yeah, are there others? Oh, look, yeah. There's half of one as well. I think that's half of that. That's the other half of that bead, look. Can't see any more, but look at that shoe. Look at the size of this hole. It's very deep. It's deeper than it looks on camera. I think whoever was digging here was here very recently, possibly yesterday. But I've just found in the spoil a little bead. This brass thing, I'm not sure if it's anything. But I think there's actually another little bead down there, look. Another little white one. Yeah, could it be off the same necklace as that one? Same place.
Okay, so Alex has decided to go down this massive hole. See what's in there.
Well,
Is there anything?
There's a lot of dirt.
Can't hear you.
There's a lot of dirt.
She says there's a lot of dirt in the hole. So it's a clay marble with no pattern on it. One day I will actually find one with a pattern on it. But the day is young, so you never know. How cute would this have been, this little tiny teapot? What a shame. Spout gone, handle gone. Oh well.
Mum's going down this freshly dug hole. I just picked this up. It was down here and it's a complete plant pot. Look, it's not even chipped. Can't see that. Can you see anything down there?
Not yet. Something
Not yet.
out of the bank there.
Oh, okay. Now, this looks suspiciously like a chubby little leg. It is. Look at that. It's like a baby's leg. Their body would be good. But if the leg's here, it's likely that the body was here at some point, somewhere. Oh, what's that thing? There's a tiny bottle.
There's a big buckle here, probably off a horse harness. So down here we have found an almost complete school slate. Look at the size of that. You can see the lines inscribed into it for writing on with a slate pencil. And there's nothing on the back of this one. They usually have squares on the back, but this doesn't. It has like an M scratched into it there.
Look what I found.
Oh, Alex just found a pencil. So yeah, look. Northern.
I saw the very rim of this little bottle sticking out and I pulled it and it's a complete beautiful pen rest ink, like a ridged one as well. Isn't that gorgeous? Of course, a pipe bowl, and I collect them up, but I don't show every single one because there's loads on this dump and we leave most of them behind. But look at the size of this hole. It's massive. So I'm going to go and check out down there, see if there's any little treasures left behind for us.
I was just getting out of the hole and I spotted this. And it's a glass lid with something written on it. Whether I can read it or not. Prepared. I think it says prepared by, is it Enos, is it? No.
Prepared by Enos.
Pay. I can't read it. Alex, can you read that?
It says prepared by Enos patent.
Oh, okay. It is an Enos bottle. An Enos bottle. Stop. I quite like that though. And here is a Victorian coconut. And it's still got the coconut inside, look. Desiccated coconut. Oh wow, a Victorian coconut. Looks like a nice little stopper here for our massive collection. Don't know what we're going to do with them. We'll think of something.
This here is a pretty cool bottle. It says Drydale's Mocha Essence Edinburgh. That's cool, isn't it? It's a complete bottle. I don't think it's broken. It has a little chip on the bottom, I think, there. That's really cool. I'm not sure whether I should take it or not, though. I haven't got much room. And there's a pipe bowl down there. It looks like a knobble pipe. It's a little bit crispy, though. I'll leave it there.
There's a bit of stone here and it's been deliberately chipped into a rough circle, look. I wonder why. That's strange. This is a cute little bottle. Oh, I really like this. Look, it's got an applied lip. It's kind of a drippy lip. But yeah, I like that. I'm going to keep it. Is this a whole poison bottle? Oh my goodness, I think it is. A whole poison bottle. Well, there you go, just sitting there. There's a pipe here. That's quite long. That's quite nice. It's TW, but it's plain, but it's quite long. So I'm going to keep that. Oh my goodness. It's not, is it? It's not. It won't be. It won't be. It won't be. It is! Oh my goodness! It is! It's a whole doll's head with teeth and everything. Oh my goodness. We have never found a whole big doll's head before. Look at it! I'm psyched. I thought that was bound to be broken, but it isn't. It's got to make us marks on the back. That is amazing. Woo!
We've got some good news here, guys. Mum's just found our first complete doll's head.
That is amazing. First complete big doll's head, like,
Yeah.
you know, not one of the little head and shoulder ones. This is off a proper big doll.
Yeah, it is. Like a proper, like, it would have had like a big cloth body and hair and everything. Like, we found little ones before, but that's our first whole one.
I'm going to restore this. I'm going to, I promise.
Yeah, Mum says she's going to restore it, and I believe her. Because that is so cool. Like, our very first one after all these years.
Woo!
Yay!
Since we started making YouTube videos, we have never been able to find a whole larger sized doll's head, and I was totally expecting this to be just another broken one. But the doll spirits were with me as I pulled this beauty from the dirt. She's cleaned up beautifully, and because she was found on the first day of summer, that's what we're going to call her, Summer. On the back of the head are the maker's marks, made in Germany, number 5-0, crossed flags, 2 dots and the letter G. She was probably made prior to the beginning of the First World War, after which German toys and goods were restricted from entering Britain. This prompted the production of British-made dolls, as shown in these newspaper advertisements of the day. A captured German trade, factories have now been established in Yorkshire and girls trained to manufacture dolls of the highest grade in thousands of popular models at prices to suit all pockets. This spelled the end of the famous German doll trade. And although restrictions were lifted after the war, the world was changing. Women had proven how capable they were when they stepped in to replace the male workforce when they went to war. And after the war, the daughters of these women were being brought up differently, encouraged to take up sports and other outdoor pursuits. As this article from 1927 demonstrates, is the doll losing its allure for the modern young girl? The question was prompted by the woeful cry of the German doll manufacturers, who are complaining that they now have to import dolls from Italy and toys from America. The alleged preference of young girls nowadays for sports rather than dolls and dolls' houses has done much to destroy the age-old glamour of the doll, whilst it has had the converse effect of stimulating the manufacture of pedal cars, scooters and fairy cycles, in regard to which, in this country at all events, British makers have the monopoly. We love little Summer and plan to restore her into a pretty doll once again.
Okay, so we've kind of like found a bank at the side, hidden in the woods, and I don't think it's been touched by humans. I think it's just kind of eroded out here, but by the looks of it, there are loads of like bottles and stuff. But getting through these trees is really difficult. There's an ink bottle there. Oh, can't reach it. Mum just found a whole doll's head, so yeah, look, it's a whole one. I don't think I'll take it though. Oh, can't see it. I don't think I'll take it. It's just kind of like a plain one, bear slip. I'll leave it somewhere where it's more accessible to other humans. Someone might want to take it home. Oh, this is such a struggle. Oh. I think I'm going to have to turn the camera off to struggle through here because it's really difficult.
Is this down here? It looks like the tiniest, actually the tiniest stoneware that I've ever found. Look at that. Can you see how small that is? That is so cute. I love it. Fantastic.
There's a bottle down here. It's blue. Is it whole? Yes, it is. I think it's wood. Woodward, Chemist, Nottingham. But it's blue. Oh, shall I take it or not? I think we already have one of these. Look around me. I'm completely stuck in here. I'm gonna have to try and break my way through here. We need to bring a machete with us, but might get in trouble for doing that, so we're just gonna have to stick to struggling through the undergrowth. Oh my goodness. One of these branches is going to take my eye out. Ow, my hair. At least the spring leaves are coming through. Things are starting to look more green.
There's a pipe here. It's one of those funny, smooth pipes. And up here looks like an ink bottle. Yes, it is, and it's whole. A little penny ink. Gotta love a penny ink.
This is rolled down here. Oh, it's got a chip. It's just a small chip though. It's my second plant pot of the day. I love plant pots. Well, we both do. Putting our succulents and such in.
Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary in thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt. Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. Without no seams, no needle work, then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to find me an acre of land.
I've got 3 bottle stops here. And they're really close to each other. And I think one of them is a Holbrook. It says Holbrook, the other one's a plain. And a few more things. I have to get down here. Look at that flower. I think it's an iris. Pretty sure it's an iris. And this bit of Wedgwood pottery. And you can see there's like a little cherub on there, look. So that little bit there is perfect to cut out and make into some kind of piece of jewellery. So they're really cool. I might make that into some kind of piece of jewellery. If you can kind of grind it down, you could, I don't know, hang it like that or something. We'll see.
Okay, so while my battery was charging, I found these. It's an interesting little panel bottle. And 2 stoppers, and this one, look how wonky it is. Melted.
I think this is one of my final finds of the day today. It was actually sticking out just the top bit and I pulled it, and it's a whole toothbrush and it's a really nice one as well. Can you see the shine on it? Look at that. The bone is still shiny after being used and thrown away over 100 years ago. That's really cool.
And here they are, all the finds cleaned up for you to have another look at.
Yeah. And it was quite a struggle.
It was a struggle.
It was a huge struggle because for some reason we decided to go like crashing under the trees in the undergrowth.
We sort of went off the beaten track to do some further exploring, which paid off.
It did, because look. It still needs a little bit of TLC, still a bit rusty. But look how beautiful she is, and she's complete.
And I fully intend to restore her, as in adding hair and eyes and a body.
There, yeah, look. Perfect, she's perfect. That's so wonderful.
I know, I couldn't believe it when I pulled her up.
I know. I'll put it back on her Glue tack.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh no.
That's it.
There. Okay.
Right, and the rest of the finds that weren't mentioned in the video to any detail. One of mine has to be this coconut.
Oh yeah.
I have cleaned it. An enormous amount of dried coconut came out of the hole. It's still coming out, look.
Oh yeah, look.
So
See it?
yeah, it took a long time to get the old coconut out.
Still coming out.
And I gave it a bit of a wash and a sand and a polish. So if you want to get a coconut to look like this, simply buy a coconut.
Yeah.
Drink the milk out of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Take it to your nearest landfill site.
Yep.
Bury it. Wait just 100 years.
Just 100.
And that will remove all of the hair.
Yeah.
So go back, dig it up, wash it, dry it, sand it, and polish it.
And you too can have a coconut that looks just like this.
Yeah, voila.
And we think it's been stabbed. Look.
Yeah, it's been stabbed
With a
at
knife.
that end and the hole made at the other.
Yeah, look.
So that the juice would come out. And it was probably one at a local fair at the Coconut Shy.
Oh yeah. And I wonder why they didn't eat the coconut.
Maybe they
Out
didn't in
there.
those days.
Maybe not. But yeah, moving on. Oh, the doll's heads. She's a bit sleepy, so we'll let her rest. This beautiful celluloid.
Cellulite.
Which one is it? Cellulose
I
or
don't know.
celluloid?
Celluloid.
They're the same thing, but they're also different. Mm-hmm.
Or it could be Bakelite, not sure. But it's faux tortoise shell made to look like tortoise shell.
And I actually straightened it out. So what I did is I put it in a bowl of boiling water and it kind of softened it a little bit. And I got that idea from how they made the vulcanite jewellery by heating it up so it went soft. So I tried it and I actually bent it back into position because when we found it, these two prongs were crossed over. So.
And it would have been put into a bun or something, probably Edwardian.
Yeah, how cool is that? Not found anything like that before, like a hairpiece.
Lovely.
What else we got? We got lots of pipes. And this is our most interesting one. It's got a king and a queen on it. King on that side.
If you know which king and queen this is, let us know.
Yeah.
Because we haven't had time to look it up.
No, but I think we have found it before. And this is from Christie's Pipe Makers, which were pipe makers in Glasgow.
Yeah.
Quite a large pipe maker. And quite a few of these are Christie's, actually. So we can see Christie's on that one and Christie's on that one. W. Christie.
And also, we found another beautiful blue ink bottle.
Oh, yeah. We didn't realise it was blue at the time, but it turns out it's a beautiful pale blue colour. Look at that.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Isn't it? And
We
unfortunately,
don't often find blue ink bottles.
no, they're
and
usually this colour.
It's funny we
greenish.
found two in a row.
Yeah, and that's the one we found last week, but it's actually a slightly different kind of blue.
That's more of a teal blue.
Yeah,
isn't
it is, isn't it? It's a bit tealy.
But aren't they beautiful?
They're gorgeous. And it isn't a bit unfortunate. Some of the bottles are really sick. Look at this.
They did not clean up because it's a chemical reaction.
Yeah, it basically
that destroys the surface of the glass.
The glass has literally been eaten away. And the only way you can get rid of the sickness is by polishing the glass again.
Yeah, in a tumbler.
It's not something you can get off the glass because it is the glass.
Yeah, it's like it's been etched.
Yeah, it's like etched, yeah.
It's probably the acidity in the soil.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's a shame.
It is. But these two, I absolutely love.
Oh, yeah, these were our first finds.
Yeah,
And this one actually has a label on it, but really frustratingly, we cannot make out what it says. It's got like a shield on that side and on that side, and it says something there. But it's definitely some kind of apothecary.
It looks like German, sort of Teutonic style.
Yeah, it does.
Type on there.
It's some kind of medicine, anyway.
And this one, annoyingly, has a stamp on the bottom.
Yeah.
But once again, annoyingly,
can't read
we
it.
can't make it out. It's very, very badly printed.
Yeah, it is. It's been.
But we think
badly
they're
embossed.
little chemist bottles.
Yeah,
of some sort.
they've had some kind of medicine or some kind of quack
Or
medicine
maybe,
in it, or
smelling salts or something.
yeah, something like that. Sadly. Oh, and this beautiful little bottle of gold paint. And that green stuff is like hard as rock. It's like really hard, but
It's probably the copper that they've mixed in.
do you think so?
Yeah, some
Why?
sort
It's
of
really
copper
hard.
sulfate or something they've mixed in with the
But
to make the colour.
the gold is like still powdery, so I'm wondering if you could like mix that with
Yeah.
some kind of medium and like use it as paint again.
It's a lovely little bottle as well.
It is. It's nice and square and crisp. Oh, and your little stoneware. I
yeah.
swear I found one of these quite a while ago, but look how gorgeous it is. It's so
I
tiny.
think this is the tiniest though. I'm sure the other one's slightly bigger.
But yeah, I think
And the
that's-
massive
Oh,
chalkboard. Slate
slate.
board.
We've got a few slates here. Look. How cool's that?
And a saucer, of course.
We were thinking about actually on the slate, like cutting it across here. You cut it across there and kind of make it,
Put a new frame on it.
yeah, make it back into a usable slate again. But anyway, I think that concludes just about all of our finds. Well, we've not talked about all of our finds, have we?
No, well,
It's-
not all of them. There's much to say about, really. that we haven't
That
already
we haven't
said.
already said. I really like that toothbrush. Yeah, one for the collection anyway. But yeah, that's everything from this week's amazing tip lock. It's been the most gorgeous day today. It still is right now at
Yes.
the tip. Just absolutely beautiful. And it really feels like summer's just around the corner, doesn't it?
It does, even if it's going to rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the next day, and,
And
the
the
next
next
day, and
day,
the
yeah.
next day.
But that's living in Scotland for you.
Yeah.
It's raining most of the time, so. But no, when it is a beautiful day like this, it really is just like
Yeah.
paradise. It's so gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
But we've been really successful today as well.
Yeah, we found some really interesting things, and you've already seen them, and we haven't got them home and washed
No,
them yet.
we
always,
haven't.
I always say that.
I know you always say those
but
exact words.
It's true.
Yeah, but there's like so many stories that we now are yet to discover, like
Yeah.
things that we ourselves like haven't learned about yet, which is always really interesting to think.
Yeah,
isn't
we
it?
love to learn about our finds and
Yeah,
uncover the history behind them.
yeah. That's a really important part of what we do, I guess.
And
so.
share it with you, of course.
Yeah. So anyway, on that note, we're going to say a great big thank you to everyone who has watched the video, who has left a like. It's just a little button down there somewhere, and the subscribe button, which I can't remember. I think it's down here, down this side of the screen. I might be completely wrong, but thank you to everyone who has subscribed and left a comment as well. We do read your comments. We just don't have the time to reply to everyone's
Yeah,
comments.
we have some fabulous comments.
We
so
do.
Thank you
We
so
really
much for
appreciate
leaving
it.
those lovely positive comments.
Yeah.
It really helps us to keep going.
It does. It's really inspiring. So, oh, and a great big special thank you to our
Subscribers? No, we've already said.
and yeah, thank you
To
as
our,
well. But
our patrons on Patreon, of course, who
Yeah.
help to keep us going every month. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. I
We
know we
do.
keep saying that, but we really do. Thank
yeah,
you.
and well, we'll see you again next
week.
Bye.
She once was a true love of mine. She once was a true